Hi, my name is Barerah Anjum and I'm from Toronto, Canada. How did I hear about TSETA? Well, I completed a course at Oxford Seminars, through which I was connected with Michael and Suphanburi, situated here in Suphanburi, Thailand. And that's how I met them. I felt comfortable going through Oxford as well, and the fact that they're verified through Oxford made me feel more confident about my choice. My family was thrilled for me to come to Thailand. At the same time, they did have a few concerns about my safety, considering there's not much information about Suphanburi Thailand on the internet. However, I had multiple interviews and opportunities to speak to Michael and Suphanburi over via Skype or through email, and they were more than happy to answer all my questions and make me feel as comfortable as possible in making my decision. When I first arrived in Thailand, it was extremely hot. I remember walking through the doors and I just broke out in sweat, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a hot month. It was April. Michael was already there at the airport waiting for me. He was extremely helpful, approachable, friendly. He helped me carry my bags to the car, and we were on our way to Suphanburi, Thailand. Was my agent helpful? Yes, extremely helpful. One of my biggest reasons of coming to Suphanburi and actually working for Michael Suphanburi was that I felt extremely comfortable communicating with them. I feel it is important to me to have an agency that treats you like family and will take care of you when you're in a different part of the world, from pots and pans to bed sheets to supplies like hangers and an ironing board to an iron, whatever else I needed. They were able to provide that for me. They did not make me feel as though that I need to pay for things myself. Everything was very much like any family member would treat you, which I felt that was very kind of them and welcoming. Throughout my experience in getting all the paperwork done in Thailand, I would say I've never really had to worry about it. Michael and Suphanburi were always keeping track of what dates I need to get my paperwork done. If there's anything I need to go to the embassy for, I will, however, advise future teachers that are considering to come here in Suphanburi. It's always good to keep track of your own documents as well and keep track of your dates, as they hire numerous teachers and sometimes it can be very difficult for them to keep track of every single date all the time. So I think just being responsible and taking care of your own documents is better for you. So I'm currently working at Suphanburi school as a kindergarten teacher. I really enjoyed my experience here. I feel that from teachers to the actual admin staff to the Thai teachers as well, foreign staff and the Thai staff, they were all very friendly, helpful, and really guided me through the process of being able to teach while fulfilling the requirements of the curriculum as well. As I mentioned earlier, I taught as a kindergarten teacher. I personally love working with kids, but it's not all fun and games. There are quite a few requirements that you have to fulfill, and just like in any other job, you have to maintain your professionalism. You're not here to play with kids. You're here to promote interactive learning. You're here to teach kids language skills and new and creative ways to help them really process the language and remember it. I love the fact that there's a clear set guideline of what you have to teach, but also there's plenty of room for a teacher to be creative and use their own creative styles to teach kids in whatever suits their needs. The kids are very well behaved, they're friendly. Thai, from what I've noticed, Thai parents are very adamant about proper behavior when it comes to their kids. The kids are well-mannered, they're sweet, they're friendly, and they really make you feel like you belong in that classroom with them. I have had experience working with children before. However, teaching my kindergarten children here, ages 4 to 5 and 5 to 6, it was an interesting experience. I've tried various methods, from worksheets to hands-on activities to group work to individual work, and you know what, sometimes you will have to use a combination of quite a few things, considering so many children learn differently. All children learn differently, but that feeling of being able to see the fruit of your hard work when they say that one sentence like, "May I go to the bathroom please," or "washroom please," it's you know, and using that sentence correctly, it's just like a proud moment for a teacher. Also something as simple as, "Oh, teacher, I finished my work," you know, for a 4 or 5-year-old who has had no exposure or little to no exposure in English language, and they can communicate in full sentences with you comfortably. That's a real accomplishment. I feel one of the main things is to build that rapport with your students, build that relationship so they feel comfortable enough to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, and as long as you make that seem like a learning process, or you make it as part of their learning process, you will have no trouble getting through your course and being successful in your job. Suphanburi has become one of my favorite places in the world. I absolutely fell in love with Suphanburi. I grew up in a very busy, loud city, Toronto, and coming to Suphanburi, it was just the perfect mix of urban and rural. You get that quiet evening with the birds chirping and the beautiful views in the evening, and during the day you have your city, you have your Tesco Lotus and your great coffee shops. You have nice places to hang out. There are some nice bars and some great places where you can meet other foreign teachers as well. So Suphanburi is slowly becoming very a desired spot for teachers to come and teach, because there are so many accommodations here, and it's quite easy for teachers to settle in here because it's very close to Bangkok, but it is away from the craziness of overall Bangkok that it has to offer. Suphanburi is about 1.5 to 2 hours away from Bangkok, depending on what time of day you're going. I never found the commute to be a hassle. It's you just basically go to the bus station and you take a bus, and it goes straight to Bangkok. It's very affordable. It can range anywhere from 100 to 120 baht, which is about $4 to $5. And you know, once you get to Bangkok, you're directly dropped off at another bus station, from where there are tons and tons of people who are literally working to guide people through to different buses or different areas, how to get to your destination. One thing I found very helpful in Thailand is that it's very tourist oriented. Most people may not speak fluent English, but they know enough to guide you through where you want to be. Although I do suggest that you should come prepared. It is extremely fun to learn Thai. It is not a difficult language. I would highly encourage any new teachers who plan on coming here, come to Suphanburi, because it actually gives you that opportunity to learn Thai. Not many people speak English here, so you really push yourself, and you learn so much about a new culture and a new language, and you feel proud of yourself at the end of the day. Like, you know, I'm able to speak, I'm able to hold a conversation in Thai, as opposed to if you live in Bangkok, there are not many opportunities to speak Thai all the time. Most people speak English there, which, mind you, can make you feel at home a lot of times if you're craving that. Do I like Thai food? Yes, I do. I love Thai food. At first I was a bit oh, too much rice, too many noodles. But you know what? You have to just look for what you're looking for. You can find tons of places where they have vegetarian options or more vegetables and meat portions as opposed to just carbs. If you are more into healthy eating like myself, it is easy to find. There are some great places like Organic Room, one of my favorite places in Suphanburi, offers great healthy meals, and they can even deliver to your door. Yeah. Also, Michael is a great cook, so if you ever want a good meal, you can just anytime show up to his door. I'm kidding, don't do that. Can I find the things I need? Yes, I never really, at first I was a bit scared to go look at different places, and I was like, oh, where am I gonna find this? Where am I gonna find that? You just have to spread your wings and go explore. There are tons of options. There are places you can literally walk to. There are places you can take a scooter to, or a motorcycle, whatever your preference is, and just go and explore. You're not gonna find everything on the internet, like, oh, this place is located here, this place is located here, but at the same time you'll discover new places that are interesting, have so much to offer, and you'll easily find what you need. I think the one thing I had a problem with is just like beauty products. There are a lot of sunscreen or face lotion have some bleaching agents in it, so if you're not interested in that, bring your own stuff. I had enough supplies to last me, even now I have some left over. So if you just bring a few supplies with you, that you should be fine. And also you can just go to Bangkok for certain things that you cannot find in Suphanburi. In terms of transportation and getting around, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, Thailand is very tourist oriented, from north to south to everywhere you go. I've actually traveled to quite a few places in Thailand. You have to just time yourself well. There are opportunities to travel, and TSETA does give you time off. You just have to make sure that that you plan your trips around your days off, and you should be okay. Michael and Suphanburi are very flexible with that. I never had an issue traveling anywhere. I actually had a lot of help from them too. They're more than accommodating and possibly dropping you off to the bus station or whatever it is that you need. You just have to be comfortable enough and ask them. The cost of living versus the salary. I think personally in Suphanburi, I've had tons of opportunities to make extra money on the side. Yes, my salary was more than sufficient to support me. You don't have to tutor if you're just here to enjoy yourself and work during the day. That's completely okay. But if you do have intentions on tutoring on the side for an hour or two during the week, it really helps to get that extra amount of cash in your hand. So when you're traveling, it really helps you to spend money on yourself and enjoy and be able to save at the same time. I was able to save a lot of money working here, and I think that if I can do it, I did work hard too, mind you, but I did travel across Thailand as well. I think it's totally possible, and in Suphanburi, a lot of parents are looking to give their kids the opportunity to work with native English speakers or native English teachers. If you strive to make money and if you strive to save some money here, I think it's a good idea to tutor. I've traveled up north to Chiang Mai. I've traveled Kanchanaburi, Lopburi, Phuket, Phang Nga, Krabi. I've traveled to Phi Phi Islands and all the surrounding islands there, Maya Bay, all down south. I've traveled to Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Surathani, so many places within the last 8 months, and it's still hard for me to believe that I managed to do all that and still put away a lot of money. How safe do I feel living in Thailand? I feel very safe here. There's no other way to put this. You just have to use your street smarts like you would in any other part of the world. If don't go to quiet, abandoned, places in the middle of the night, and just, be aware of your surroundings and be smart about things, and you'll be okay. I haven't felt any threat to my safety at any point in time here. I had some family visiting. My sister visited here, and actually one of the first things she said was, "Oh my God, I feel so safe here." I really do, compared to some of the other Asian countries that she has been to in Southeast Asia. She really felt that Thailand was quite safe, which definitely adds to your experience when you want to enjoy and travel. The advice that I would have for new arriving teachers is that come prepared, make sure you bring your paperwork, take some responsibility for yourself. Don't just come here with the mindset that you're gonna come, have fun, play with kids all day, travel. This is just like a vacation or extended vacation. It's not. This is a real job that comes with real responsibilities and really a great feeling of accomplishment in the end of it. You get paid well, you're respected, you're given the respect you need, but you do have to follow through on your end, and you do have to fulfill your responsibilities. It may seem difficult at times, it may be overwhelming, especially with the language barrier, but like I said, you have to be open enough to ask for help, and the help will be there. You're not gonna have anyone chasing you around telling you, oh, do this, do that, do you need this, do you need that? You just have to be an adult, take care of your classroom, do what you're supposed to do, and just take this job seriously. Take it seriously. That's the one advice that I'll have. If any teachers have negative opinions based on their own personal, experiences, that's based on how their experience went, but I feel like a lot of that comes from people keeping in mind, like, oh, I'm just gonna go on an extended vacation. It's a real job. It's highly rewarding, and you have to come prepared for it. My honest opinion of Thailand's Suphanburi English Teachers Agency is that I think, like I said, one of the main things is that they made me feel extremely comfortable coming to Thailand and getting settled in here without my family, without my friends. I was quite scared and worried, but they made me feel so comfortable, and I think that's one of the main things with any agency that you're willing to work with. You have to just make sure you have that rapport with them, with that relationship with them, where they make you feel comfortable, and they did that for me. I literally have everything that I needed. They were more than understanding and accommodating in certain isolated situations where I need special accommodations for things. You just have to be upfront and be honest. If you do have other plans, you just have to convey that, and you respect them and they will respect you. No one's here to waste anyone's time, and if you have good intentions of working here and doing your part, they will treat you with respect and according to that. I would just like to say, this is my personal experience in the end. I think that I've spoken to quite a few teachers here, and they agree with me on this experience. I think that people should always form their own judgments as well. So do your own research, and good luck. I hope you find the place that you're looking for to teach. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Okay. Go. P.S. Michael makes a killer turkey. I had an amazing time here celebrating Christmas. It was one big happy family, as cheesy as it sounds. Me and a group of other foreign teachers were all over at Michael and Sopha's house. We had an amazing, grand Christmas dinner, and I'm so thankful to them for that. Truly made my Christmas experience one of a kind in Thailand, without snow, but definitely with all the happiness and fun that I needed. So look forward to that turkey if you plan on staying an extra semester.